Welcome to Intrepid Gains, guys. Today I wanted to run over some quick warnings as well as some general news about different perspectives about where we are in the market. And this is just a quick afternoon video, informative kind of video. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys, this is an example of a bot that takes advantage. I know you guys are looking at UFR and you've been seeing my channel, and I think UFR might be a good investment. Because it has a potentially a very large market if we do P2P files. That's all good and dandy. But what I'm looking at here is like, see this guy who bought this UFR token. He was taken advantage by this bot right here. So this bot right here in front of this buy order that this individual put in the UFR and then sold after them, right? So they took out 0.22 ETH of this person's trade. This person did a 2.39 Ethereum buy order, and this bot stole 10% of this person's order. Now, the way you get past this is you set your gas, you set the gas higher in, here, let's take a look. What you do is, in Uniswap, you'll set the gas to higher. You set the GUI to higher, right? There's a fast setting, and there's a certain amount of GUI. You're gonna make that higher than it is even for fast. Okay? You'll add like 10, 15, 20, and it doesn't necessarily add that to the fee. It just says that it could be bigger so that your transaction just goes through quickly, so that the miners just pick it up right away, and that helps reduce this bull crap right here of people stealing your money. Like this makes me angry that these coders have put this out. Now, this is why I like the Fala network on Polkadot, because they're private. Like, you need a private exchange. All these exchanges people are doing, all this exchange activity, everybody's acting like Ethereum might be the future with this. If it's not private, it's not the future. What we're using now is makeshift technology, okay? Like these exchanges we're using, this is not the future. The future of trading is going to be private, and it's going to be private for this very reason, so that coders can't take advantage of people. Like someone writing a bot that buys and sells in front of someone like this, it's highway robbery. So I just wanted to make you guys, my audience, aware of this so that you are not stolen from when you do these trades. As you can see, this person was, and it sucks that this happened, but hopefully you guys can be aware of this. This is and this is Dex Tools right here. If you want to see this happening, for any token that you want to look at in depth, you want to use Dex Tools, and you can check and you can see where these Dex Tools, it tracks these bots. So I'm sorry that this person was stolen from, but that is what it is. Okay, and in further news, I just wanted to get that first part out. You don't have to watch the rest of this. It's just what it is it's just general positions on if we're in a bear market or in a bull market, right? I like looking at both sides of the argument, and that's what we're going to analyze right now. So there's this guy right here. His name is George Gammon, right? Oh man, what am I doing? This guy is George Gammon, right? And I suggest you guys follow his channel, but here is his take on where we are in the cryptocurrency. This is the bear position, right? And he's a very smart guy. I want you to hear the bear position, and then we're going to look at the bull position for like and this is so you could make the best decisions.
Working out is very low. The probability of it going up 10x or 100x or whatever, it's low. So you've got to have multiple bets in your portfolio. You've got to have the law of large numbers on your side in order to have a mathematical edge. And you've got to assume that if you got 10 bets.
Okay, so what he's talking about is VC betting, or like when you're making like investment decisions, you want to make multiple bets, and some of them will pan out, some of them will lose. We all know this. I like picking small projects because they can go far, but you want to do your research, and what the research does is it hones you into the higher chances of success.
That 2 of those bets are going to go bust, and 4 aren't going to do a thing, and then maybe 3, or maybe 4 if you're lucky, are going to be home runs. To what degree, who knows? So, and another reason is this is the contrarian play. Everybody is investing in crypto I went to the golf course the other day. Many of you saw that tweet that I put out. Just a local muni course. And there were several groups of college students, for whatever reason, out there hitting golf balls. Probably at least 3 or 4 groups of guys. And a couple of the guys were behind me, or a couple of groups of guys, and then a couple in front of me. And you're walking around just pulling out another club, and you can kind of hear the conversations that they're having. Every single group, everyone was talking about trading cryptocurrency. Everyone. That is an example, and I'm not saying that's bad or good. I'm just saying that that's not my style. I don't like going in and investing in something that everybody else is doing. Everybody and their grandmother is getting involved in that space. And again, I'm not saying that's bad or you shouldn't do it. I'm just saying I don't like it because everyone else is already in the space. And I don't like doing stuff that everyone else is doing. I like doing stuff that nobody is doing. And I like doing things that I've noticed, and I've said this many times, since becoming an investor, if you want to call me that, since 2012, I've been fortunate to make money with the majority of the things that I've done. I have lost money in a couple things, and I've noticed where I've made the most money is when I tell my friends and family member Fred about a specific idea, and they all tell me I am crazy. I am.
Okay, so you get the point. He goes on and says, like doing the contrary thing is what usually results. And he's saying everybody's doing crypto. I would have to make the point that he's probably in a wealthy area with young guys playing golf. And I would imagine that young millennials are more educated on where the future of finance is going. Because, first of all, young people are more aware of crypto and that kind of thing. But it is something to be aware of. Maybe we are close to the top. I don't think we are. But and here's the Raul Paul's take on it. Raul Paul is an Goldman Sachs, or I think he worked at Goldman Sachs or one of those major entities. But anyways, his take on it is the market cap of the entire digital asset space feels like it's about to break 1.8 trillion. It's kind of a big deal. The chart pattern suggests acceleration lies ahead on the brink. My guess is the whole space doubles in the next 2 to 3 months. Let's see. Okay, this guy's one of the best. He's a JP Morgan. It was JP Morgan. Okay, he's a JP Morgan banker, and you can look at this chart and it looks bullish to me as too. So my take, I'm obviously a bull. I think crypto's the future. That's where I see things going. Okay, so guys, that's basically going to round it up for today. I just wanted to get there's a bull and a bear market case scenario. Now George Gammon, he doesn't know technology that well, and he's also missed he's the kind of guy that invests like Warren Buffett. Okay, and Warren Buffett investors, they're called fundamental investors. For me, I create a model that works in whatever environment you're in. Given the easy money policies of the Federal Reserve in the situation that we're in right now, I think that I personally like investing in, and this is just different than George Gammon. My investment strategy is I pick emerging markets. Okay, so there's this investment group called ARC Capital, and they've been pretty much slaughtering it or winning, however you would say it. And it's because they're doing emerging technology, and that's where the opportunity is. That's where the disruption is. That's where the emergence is, and the growth part of your portfolio will be. That's my strategy. I like being where emerging technologies are, and this is emerging space. And I still think George, he might say, "Oh, everybody's doing it," but truth be told, very few people understand this stuff. There's surveys that come out and say people don't even know the cryptos they're investing in. So it's and then you have professionals like Raul Paul saying that it looks like this thing's about to take off. I'm mostly in that book. But remember, the world's uncertain, so take profits if things are going crazy. All right, guys, and then I just wanted to show you guys this bot garbage. Make sure you're safe out there and that you add more GUI to your transactions so you don't get this front running crap happening to you. These people rob you. Okay. All right, guys. If you like this kind of content, like and subscribe as usual. Now, this content I'm putting out right when I record it. But normally when I do market updates and I get strategic, critical information out, I do it to my Patreons first. Okay? I put critical information to my Patreons first, and then I put it out on YouTube. And that's because I turned down the opportunity of managing millions in funds, and so I'm just doing this as my livelihood because I'm passionate about cryptocurrency. If you like this kind of stuff, like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the future. And make sure you watch out for these bots and do your due diligence. Don't let the bots steal your money.